Short women, listen up. The number one mistake my short clients make is relying on just cardio alone to burn fat. Don't get me wrong, cardio is important for heart health, but when we're talking about losing the lbs, the pounds, the excess fat, cardio should not be your main strategy as a short or petite woman. In this video, I'm gonna talk about why cardio can cause weight gain instead of weight loss, and what an ideal cardio plan could look like for you as a shorter woman, in addition to your strength and nutrition protocol, of course. Hi, my name is April, and me and my team of petite health experts, dietitians, personal trainers, and accountability coaches help women 5'4" and shorter of any body weight achieve a body recomposition where you lose weight and build muscle all in under 12 weeks. We do this through our personalized coaching program for women 5'4" and shorter called Petite Power Premium. You can book a free consultation with me to see if you'd be a good fit for this specialized program below in the description, or just learn more about it in general at our website, petitepower.com. And if you're not new here, what's up? Welcome back. If you have been wondering how much cardio you should be doing, or what my stance is on cardio in general for petite women, what the science is about cardio, please give this video a like, and let's get into the video and get you your cardio plan. So why isn't cardio the answer for us petite women to lose fat and build muscle like it seems to be for our taller friends? First of all, you are not burning as many calories as you might think you are doing cardio. The calorie calculators that you're using to estimate your calorie expenditure, like the Apple Watch or whatever else you're using, MyFitnessPal, they tend to overestimate the number of calories that you burn in a workout. And second of all, these are just general equations that are providing estimations, and they don't scale down well for us shorter women. The reason why is because us smaller women burn fewer calories during exercise than taller or bigger people. And we just burn fewer calories in general, just existing. We're more efficient. So on top of these estimators being inaccurate to begin with, they're also going to be super inaccurate for us petite women, because they're going to be telling us we burned way more calories on the treadmill than we actually did as short women. Now, how quickly a person burns calories is determined by a number of things, including your height and size, hence why we're here. And since we just burn fewer calories, it does take us longer to burn the same number of calories as a taller person. So off the bat, cardio, you're not burning as many calories as you think you are when you go to the gym and then you come home. It's just not, unfortunately, that many calories. And just to put this into perspective, when us shorter women, say we go for a run for 30 minutes, we might burn, depending on a lot of things, around 200 calories, maybe 210, 220. A taller person, 5'4" and higher, they are going to burn more calories during that workout. They could burn up to 150 more calories. So they might, oh, hi Sesame. Sesame saying hello. So they might burn more like 320, 350 calories. So we're not burning as much as we think in cardio. It's not as effective as you might think. Okay, the second reason why cardio is not going to help you burn fat as much as you think it is that calories burned doing cardio are not the same as calories you can just then go and eat after your workout. So for example, those 300 calories you burn during your workout, or we should say our 220 calories burned doing cardio, is not gonna mean that you now go eat 220 calories right after that and it will net out. And while yes, 1 calorie equals 1 calorie equals 1 calorie, the fact of the matter is that you do not have the time required, like there is not enough minutes in the day to use that approach to burn off the calories you've consumed through food, nor is that a healthy or fun way to live anyways. So for example, it may take just 2 minutes to eat a 350 calorie piece of cake, but then it will require 2 hours of walking to burn that off. Actually, over 2 hours. So what you can eat in like 2 minutes is going to take more than 2 hours to burn off. So it cannot be as straightforward as just eating back calories that you burned through cardio, because we're not burning a lot of calories in cardio to begin with. Another example of this, if you grab a burger, a milkshake, and fries after school or work one day, you would literally have to spend the rest of your day walking to make use of that meal. and you're probably not gonna walk all night, I assume. So you're just gonna end up storing most of the excess calories as fat. So this really means that if you want to lose pounds, you wanna lose fat and tone up, then you have to start with nutrition and not rely on cardio to out-exercise a bad diet. You can't over-exercise or out-exercise a poor diet. Okay, this third reason is probably the biggest one in my opinion, so listen up. Cardio increases your appetite disproportionately to the number of calories that you burned. Ben Carpenter recently made a post about this. If you want to check that out, he explains it pretty well. But essentially, cardio makes you so much hungrier than the number of calories you would be allowed, I don't want to say allowed because you can do whatever you want, but technically allowed to eat if you're trying to reach your weight loss goal after burning those calories on the treadmill or running or doing cardio. This is because cardio affects your appetite hormones, your leptin and your ghrelin. These hormones tell your brain when you're full and satiated, and when we do lots of cardio, they get out of whack and they want you to eat back the calories you just spent. The problem is they're not good at knowing how many calories you just burned, so you'll end up overeating way more than you just burned, which was not gonna help you with your fat loss goals, of course. So what cardio ends up doing is making you feel like you did a lot of work when you didn't, and then leaving you unsatisfied and still hungry after you eat your meals. And if you're constantly hungry, it's going to be really hard to achieve your body recomposition goals or your fat loss goals. The fourth and final reason why cardio is not great for short women is that cardio does not help you build muscle, which is key to increasing your metabolism and burning fat. I like to say that doing cardio is like borrowing your results because you're relying on creating a deficit through expenditure. And when you stop doing that cardio for any reason, you will start to gain weight. Whereas when you're building muscle by lifting weights, you're adding on muscle, which burns calories when you're not working out. So even if you have days off or you don't exercise for a bit, because you put on some lean body mass, you'll continue to burn fat, you'll continue to get in better shape because you've increased your metabolism, the number of calories you burn at rest, through building that lean muscle. And cardio can't do that for you. Now, because us petite women, like I said, we burn fewer calories in a day, increasing metabolism has got to be the top priority for you if you wanna have a lean and toned body. And we can really only do that by resistance training and building muscle, lifting weights. Essentially, we have to train our bodies to burn more calories at rest, and cardio can't do that. In fact, there was this 2020 meta-analysis that showed that resistance training does increase metabolism more than cardio does, which can make weight loss and weight maintenance easier because you then burn more calories at rest. So I highly recommend checking out this meta-analysis, which just kind of shows you plain and simple, the science supports this as well. And this is even more important for short women, not just people in general, because like I said, we do have slower metabolisms, we burn fewer calories at rest. So this is super, super important for us, and this is a super important strategy for you to take note of. So to summarize, cardio should not be your main strategy for toning up as a petite because it doesn't burn a lot of calories and it takes a ton of time. It increases appetite disproportionately to the amount of calories burned and can lead to overeating. And lastly, it doesn't help you increase metabolism, which is the key to petite women being able to lose fat at rest and live a sustainable lifestyle and eat more calories too, and just burn more calories than we already do naturally. Okay, so now that we know why cardio is not a good method or strategy for us short women, let's give you a plan. Like, what should you do and how should you structure your cardio now that you also know that the main strategy is nutrition and lifting weights? So if you're already doing that, here's how you should approach your cardio. So as a petite woman, you always want to start slow with cardio and ramp up over time so that you don't experience that super hunger effect that we just talked about, where you're hungry all the time and don't feel satiated, but you haven't burned that many calories. I would also suggest that you aim for lower intensity forms of cardio, low intensity steady state, such as walking or light jogs, hiking, walking at an incline, lower impact things that are not gonna cause a lot of stress. If you have no history of doing cardio right now, I would start at 1 30-minute session per week, that's it, and see how that goes for a week or two. I also recommend doing 1 high intensity interval training session per week. This is a higher intensity type of exercise. So you're doing interval training, 40 seconds on, 30 seconds off, something like that. And you can do a combination of, you can either do sprinting or more high intensity exercises with weights, but I would limit your HIIT workouts to 1 per week when you're starting out, maybe later down the line 2 maximum, but you don't want to do all high intensity interval training as your cardio because it can backfire and lead to really high cortisol levels, which is a stress hormone, which makes you hold on to belly fat. So we wanna make sure that we are not increasing stress on the body suddenly out of nowhere. I also generally recommend that you aim for 8 to 10K steps a day. That's just a general good place to be or to work up to. All of that does count as cardio. Now, in general, cardio is okay, and I know a lot of you guys have heard me talk, I feel like I talk badly about cardio, but I'm not. I'm just saying that cardio is fine as long as it doesn't interfere with your weightlifting and your nutrition. Those are the biggest determinants of your body composition. So as long as the cardio is not affecting those, you're not skipping lifting workouts to go run, then it's okay, especially if you love cardio. And if you're someone who loves running, like say you're a marathon runner or you just love to run, you love to do cardio, I also want you to take this all with a grain of salt. This video is specifically for petite women who want to lose weight and tone up, and so I'm giving you my best tips there, but you don't have to take this advice. This is not meant to be the end all be all. You should ultimately do what makes you happy. This is, fitness, health. It's all about what makes you feel healthy and powerful in your frame. And so I want you to do that at the end of the day. And if you are training for a marathon, etc., it just means your goals are different. Maybe your goals are more endurance based rather than body composition based. And that's okay. As a final tip in your cardio plan, I want to recommend that you just make cardio as fun as possible. I dreaded cardio for so long because I wasn't having fun doing it. I was killing myself doing sprints uphill on the Williamsburg Bridge in Brooklyn and doing burpees every day through the Sweat app. It wasn't even an app back when I did it, the Bikini Body Guide program. I was doing stuff I didn't enjoy or look forward to. Today, I do more walking, I read while I'm on the elliptical, I do dance cardio, and I play tennis. And that's so much more enjoyable than killing myself doing incline sprints. So make it fun, whatever you do. So what does my current cardio routine look like? Keep in mind that we are in different places, right? You have a different journey than I do. My goal is to just move for 30 minutes a day. That's my cardio, whether that's steps, walking, whether I do an actual structured cardio session or I play tennis. My goal is that I just want to move 30 minutes a day in addition to my weight training session. I can do this, I can break it up. So some days I took a walk right before I made this video for 10 minutes. That's it. You can break it up in between meetings, whatever. Maybe you have a walkie pad. Those have blown up on TikTok recently. Whatever you need to do, but that's what I do to get my 30 minutes of movement in addition to my weight training sessions. If I don't have time for cardio one day or this extra 30 minutes, I still prioritize my strength training instead. It's really important. And high intensity interval training or HIIT is not currently in my program at all. I literally don't do it at all because I just don't like it right now. I'm not into it. I'd say maybe once a month, I'm like, yeah, I'll go do those burpees or ball slams, but it's just not in my program. I have to really be in the mood to do that kind of activity. And if you are looking to achieve a body recomposition where you lose the fat and you gain the muscle and you want a little bit more support and education around your body type on how to do this that's tailored to and personalized to you, I wanna let you know there's a few days left to join our November session of Petite Power Premium. This is our 12-week transformation program for petites. You get an accountability coach, a dietitian, you get me, you get a personal trainer, you get a progressive strength training program. Most of all, you get the education and the structure you need to succeed. And I wanna help you feel fabulous and powerful walking into the new year. So our November session is always really great because you get a lot of support around the holidays. You get to learn more about your relationship with food. And of course, it comes with our online 12-week course for petites, all about the petite body type, all about the science behind your metabolism. So you can learn more about that in the description below. And like I said, there's just a few days left to join to work with us. And we only accept clients during a short window every month. So this would be your opportunity to hop in and work with me. And if you want to book a call and have a more one-on-one chat, I'm more than happy to speak with you. I'd love to speak with you. You can also book a free consultation below and it'll be me or one of our petite experts to help answer your questions. I hope you love this video. If you did, give it a like. Let me know what your current cardio regimen looks like in the comments below. I'm curious and what questions you have about cardio, and I will reply, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.